Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to build a base cabinet that has a side toe space. Normally, your toe space is just in the front of a base cabinet. But when I ordered this job for a customer, this cabinet happens to be at the end of a peninsula, and they wanted the right side with a toe space. This is the very end of their peninsula. So when they run their toe kick baseboard around, it's going to stay underneath, not being on the outside of a finished side that goes all the way to the floor. So there's just a few extra parts involved. This is your floor of your base cabinet, and on the bottom of it would be 2 female grooves to accept a platform that actually is built and will kick in your side to accomplish that side toe space. You can order these right, left, or both toe spaces on a base cabinet. If you followed my other videos, I prepped all the parts. You always want to prep your parts before you glue and start building. And also, I mark any unfinished sides. Here's the line that represents my floor where I'm going to shoot in. On the top, where my spreaders are, or countertop strips, I got that marked. That way, when you start shooting, you're not stopping to measure or mark anything. So, with the side toe space, you're going to get 2 pieces of plywood that run front to back. They have the male dovetail on one edge. That's what slides into your floor, the bottom of your floor. And you got a front and back that's dovetailed that fits into those 2 pieces. So what I like to do is pre-build this. So put a little glue in. And then take your front and back, slide it in. And I'm actually building it upside down because here's my male dovetails that's going to go down in the floor. But when I tack this, I want to make sure I'm nice and flat. And I'll put a couple staples in. The plywood's a little slippery. Okay, so I got that where I want it, and again, I got my marks on where I'm going to shoot. I just want to tack it. Okay, a little bit of glue ran out, but this is the bottom of the cabinet. So we have that ready, and what we're going to do is go ahead and build the base, and then I'll show you what to do with this platform. I'll set it aside. the side toe space, you can see the flush side that I just put in goes flush with your frame, top and bottom. A side that doesn't have the side toe space, the panel or your side is going to go the whole way to the floor. Try to angle this a little bit. Okay, and again, make sure you always glue everything good. Where the floor meets your frame, you glue above and below the kerf. And same where the floor slides in, start halfway or a little below halfway, come up with a bead of glue. Because when you push that floor in, it's going to push the glue down. Remember to keep your grooves facing the bottom of your cabinet when you put your floor in. Okay, now before the back goes on, the reason I build this is I like to tack and glue everything, and if I didn't build this with this side sticking down, I couldn't get in there to shoot this. So I pre-build it. Again, put glue from about halfway and go up. Slide her right down there. Okay, hopefully you can see this. I beat it down about a 1/4 inch or so below the floor, because when I put the back in, the back is plowed out to go over the floor. So you got to have it down a little bit. You can always tap that back up, and I'll show you that in a minute. So where is the back? Right here. Okay. So this base cabinet happens to have a drawer on the top. And remember, always orient your back. There's little dimples or pre-drilled holes where your back clip for your bloom slide is going to be attached. So when you put this in, make sure you orient the back that does, if you have a drawer, that it's up. I just always check it before I glue it to make sure it's going to go down in. It fits a little snug. Okay. So now that we checked it, remember always to glue your floor before you glue the sides. And then up here, before I glue the sides, I got my 2 spreader bars that go in to square up a base cabinet. So the one with the splines goes down in, same thing. Glue the back of the rail. And then put a little bead right here. Okay, this one, the spreader bar is falling down, but you can still glue it. That'll be pulled up into the plow in your back. Okay, I turned the cabinet so I get to orient for my drawer slides. Make sure you're good. Okay, that's down. And then whether you have a loose spreader bar or not, I always have a couple squeeze clamps and just to hold that in place. I always check a little over 2 3/4. That way I know I'm up in this plow good. So the next step would be to get it shot, and I don't want to scratch up a finished side here with the bar clamp. So I always have a block of plywood or something that I can put on this flush side so I don't take the bar clamp and scuff it up. I draw it together. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to see this. My platform that we put in for the side toe space is down a little bit from the back of the cabinet. You can can tap that right up. Okay, and pre-marked in the back is holes where you can run screws in. I still prefer to shoot 1-inch staple. So I mark all mine. When I prep the parts, I have all my pencil lines on. Okay, so again, I tap this up. You can tell the size. You can always check them too. Make sure they're down tight. Go longer and tap it down. I can see them down tight, but I got my platform up to the back here. So to hold that in place, I always add a staple. And then up here, same thing, there's holes you could screw down in to hold your spreader bars or countertop strips, whatever term you want to use. Okay, before we stand it up, I got this marked where I want to shoot through this unfinished side. And same here with my floor. Okay, I'm just checking before I stand it up to show you. I usually don't stand them up, I flip them over, clean the inside up. But I wanted to show you. Okay, as you can see, there's cabinets that butt into the left side of this cabinet. And on the right side now, when the toe kick goes around, it's going to go around with the side toe space. So that's what I was trying to accomplish and show you in this video. It's just a few extra pieces. See why you don't stand them up? I got some glue running out on my building blanket, and I can throw a piece of cardboard under there to catch any glue. But again, just to recoup, you can do a side toe space, right side, left side, or both. So hopefully this video helped you out. And I know the homeowners, I stopped by this job just to help them out and see how things were going. So again, I hope this video helped you out. If you ever have any questions, you can always reach me either by email or give me a call or shoot me a text. Okay, that about wraps that up.